In its quest to achieve food self-sufficiency, President Adama Barrow visited Jah Agro Foods and Farms Industry in Bayaba, Sierra North. Owned by one of the country's prominent businessmen, Hamidou Jah, the 1,200-hectare farm is dedicated to rice cultivation and vegetable farming. It aims to contribute to the local economy by creating jobs for youth and women and supporting the livelihoods of the people of the Gambia. Rice, the staple food of the Gambia, has a per capita consumption of 117 kg per annum, with only 17% of its produced locally. Since independence, 85% of the rice consumed in the Gambia has been imported. Accompanied by the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Demba Sabali, and his delegation, President Barrow was giving a guided tour of the farm. Mamadou Hydra, the manager of Jah Agro Farms, expressed gratitude to the president for his support and highlighted the firm's successes but also outlined challenges such as inconsistent electricity supply.
To see how far we can go to understand the soil, to also understand the equipments we've brought, to see the challenges, so that, in the future, we know now how to implement it properly. So Alhamdulillah, even though in the middle of the rainy season, we had some difficulties with rain. There was a minor slight drought here. We were very scared because by then we've planted everywhere. And then we started seeing those plants, weakening. And but immediately after that, the rain picked up. When the rain picked up, everything went up normally. And then we were able to have the harvest. The basmati was 100% successful. I think this is the first time we have started basmati rice in the Gambia. So this one is the products we've get with the help of the Honorable Minister of Agriculture. They've given us several varieties to try. And those are the ones we have tried. The success rate also is very good, very promising.
Speaking to the media, President Barrow emphasized the importance of the project and assured that his government will continue its support. He stated that the goal is to reduce rice imports by 2030, calling on the private sector to contribute to the effort.
Target is before 2030. It can be even earlier than that. But when we targeting, we look at the maximum. We target in 2030 so that we don't import rice from outside. But the speed that I have seen in Jah, I think we can address it before 2030. We are very much encouraged, and thinking that it can happen before that. Maybe miracles will happen. Maybe in the next 2 years, possible, with Jah. But this government is very serious about agriculture. Agriculture should be our diamond and gold. We don't have other resources. What we have is agriculture. Going back to the farm, to go back to the land, I think is important. And we're calling on all Gambians. Let us go back to the land if you want food security. If you want to create employment, we have to go back to the land. As what Jah is doing, as what us are doing. Even in small scale, you can make a difference. It's the commitment that matters. Sometimes it's not the size or the capacity you have only, it's your commitment. Your commitment can help you make a difference in your life and other people's life.
Research indicates that the Gambia imports 73.6 million worth of rice, making it the 81st largest importer of rice in the country. However, the Barrow government is committed to revitalizing local rice production to reduce dependence on imported rice.
I've been importing rice since 1965. We importing 85% of the rice we consume. That is very, very high. And if we are very, very serious about food security, about helping our people, about bringing the price of rice, cost of rice, bringing it down, if we are serious about that, we have to produce. And we are happy that there is a Gambian who came to realize that before buying rice outside, let me embark on rice production so that I will satisfy the market, so that I reduce the cost.
Women workers at Jah Agro farms, Sire Sise and Fatumata Sise, expressed their gratitude to Hamidou Jah for providing them with employment and promoting food self-sufficiency.
Mano soso nyambo ngai bele sene jetito ndel kembe ja tendu lamba jayile ha ani adama ba
jayen kumandi jang kar saba bimbe kar nani jangala kono jang alhamdulillah rabbil alamin akonga do ko ke ngamuru kunkot ko la ba dindi won kan ke ba ta siyat e ke wajo ko la ko nabe konko ba fala ama soto fandin ke lo bul ana soto fandin ko bul konko ta fala jaay wala bay jambi ntel kembe se warin mba tentula mba jayla fala sake jonkende sima har.
Rice cultivation plays a pivotal role in the Gambia's economy, which is heavily reliant on agriculture, contributing 18% of its GDP. President Barrow also visited Bayaba, which is over a 6-hectare groundnut farm owned by Hamadi Jallo. The farmers reported this year's yield was disappointing despite receiving fertilizer from the government. The Gambian government reassured them of his government's continued support and promised to develop policies to address the challenges they face. Reporting for GTTV News from the Upper River region, I am Aisa Tukoli.